What's up everybody, Wilhelm here and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking to you about Atlas, specifically some tips and tricks of character progression that I think everybody could benefit from, especially since I think I'm going to be specifically following this progression path myself on the relaunch. So the first thing that I personally am going to be doing is I'm going to be changing my default spawn type from a free port over to a Lawless, and specifically a Lawless type server that has a biome where bears will spawn. Now, why would I want bears? Well, I'm going to be rushing a bear tame as fast as I possibly can, specifically because they help you out in almost every regard when it comes to PvP and PvE, but specifically PvE, and giving you the ability to clear as many maps as possible. For those that are unaware, the fastest way to gain experience in prior seasons is to clear the skeleton spawns on the different maps that you find in the maps in the bottle. This is the fastest way that you can actually level your character in the entire game, as well as it gives you a pretty decent source of gold, and as well as giving you some pretty good blueprints. Once you have a few levels under your belt, what I'm going to end up doing is pushing a schooner out and then converting it into a whaling schooner. Now, a whaling schooner effectively is just a regular schooner with ballistas and ballista bolt ammo, and I'm going to be using this thing to hunt down a whale. Now, once you kill the whale, it's going to give you a 35% taming affinity bonus. This 35% bonus is absolutely essential for taming both your farming tames as well as your combat tames early on and effectively throughout the entire season. So it's very, very important for you to actually get this as soon as possible, because you're going to be using it pretty much the entire time that you play, especially as a solo. Once you have that 35% taming bonus, you're going to want to try to scout out a high level bear. The maximum level wild spawn bear is going to be level 30. That is tameable. You know, ignore anything that's higher level than that on... In fact, I don't know if you can find any higher level than that on Golden Age, but basically the highest level tameable bear is going to be level 30. Try to aim for something like that, but even anything in the mid-20s is going to be pretty solid. Once you have your high-level bear tamed up, you now have significantly increased your ability to farm the maps, which means that you'll be level 55, which is the first character level cap in no time. Once you've gotten to level 55, or pretty close to it, what you need to do is you need to convert your whaling schooner into a hydra killing schooner. So basically what you're going to want to do is rip off all of the ballistas, dump all of your ballista bolts, and then replace all of that with swivel guns and canister ammo. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the most effective way to get the powerstone keys, effectively what you want to do is you want to go to a powerstone island that has the hydra spawn on it, lure it down to the shore where your ship is going to be parked, and then let your ship just completely decimate it with the canister ammo. Rinse, wash, and repeat this for every single one of the power stones, and your new level cap for your character is going to increase from level 55 to level 80. At this point, you're pretty solid. In fact, at this point, I personally might even consider not even going for the discovery points, but that's kind of bad advice. I would highly recommend just finishing off your level caps from 80 to 100 by finding all of the discovery points on the map, which should be a lot easier this season since the map has gone from 15 by 15 grid down to 11 by 11, so it should be significantly easier to find all of those discovery points. But yeah, don't be lazy like me. Go ahead and just push out the discovery points, finish off the total final level cap for your character, and you're pretty much solid. And that, guys, is going to be the most effective way to progress your character at the relaunch of Season 4 in Atlas. If you found this guide helpful, and you want to see further Atlas content in the way of guides, news, and possibly some survival, go ahead and drop a like, comment, and subscribe down below, and yeah, that would be super awesome, and it would definitely give me a direct line of feedback in regard to whether or not you want to see more content like this. With all of that said, the obligatory plug out of the way, happy sailing and good luck to everybody who is going to participate in the relaunch of the next season.